Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the look I filmed for you today. It's a super bronzy, highlighted, summery look. I have done cream contour in it as well, so I don't know what I'm going to call this video. But yeah, it's sort of like a 2-in-1. So you get this nice bronzy summery look. I also do my brows. It's a 3-in-1, guys. I really hope you enjoy watching this video and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my brows. This is the way I do them when I don't want them to be. I know they're like still quite bold, but it looks really bold on the camera, but in person it's actually a lot less bold than what I would do if I was doing a super like dramatic makeup. So I'm just brushing through them. And then I'm taking a pencil. This is a high definition brow tech pencil. So it's just like a microfine retractable pencil, and this is the shade Bombshell. So this is the lightest shade. And I'm just going to start by underlining my brow. So now I'm just going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm taking that on a MAC 20, I think it's a 208 brush. It's the angled brush. I'm just taking a small amount of that product, and I'm pressing the brush against the side of the jar to make sure that it's nice and slim and like a nice sharp line. And I'm starting on like any sparse areas, just like creating little hair strokes. And I'm going to keep going back in with my spoolie and just brushing that through to make sure we don't get too harsh of a line. So I'm just going to leave that like that for now, and then if I need to go in and touch up any areas I can do after, but first I'm going to carve it out with some concealer on a Zoeva 322 brow line brush. Then just to neutralise the rest of my lid, I'm going to take a tiny little bit of my MAC Prolong Light Concealer in the shade Anti 20, and then I'm just applying that to the rest of my lid and underneath my eye as well. So to set my lid, I'm just taking this colour right here called Classic from the Tarteist Pro palette, and I'm just using that on a Real Techniques 200 brush. I'm just packing that onto the lid to make sure we set the base. So for my first shade, I'm going to be using Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek on a Morphe E23 brush. And I'm just putting that all in the crease and blowing it out towards the brow bone. The next shade I'm going to use is Desert Sands, also by Makeup Geek. I'm using that on a Zoeva 221 brush. And I'm just popping that in the crease and laying it over where we just applied that first shade. The next shade I'm going to use is Cocoa Bear, also by Makeup Geek. All of the eyeshadows I'm using in this tutorial are Makeup Geek, by the way. So I'm taking the shade Cocoa Bear on a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm mainly focusing this on the outer corner and then slowly taking it up into the crease when I've got less product on my brush. And I'm using patting motions instead of like circular motions, and that's going to get the most colour payoff. And then I'm going back in with my 221 brush that we used for the shade before, just to blend that in. The shade I'm going to use on my lid is called Magic Act. So it's one of the foiled shadows, so I'm just going to use it on my finger. I did on the other eye also use a little bit of the Laura Geller Gilded Honey over the top of that as well, just to give it a little bit more like of a shine. And then to highlight my inner corner, I'm also going to take the Gilded Honey on a Zoeva 230 brush, and I'm really going to pack that onto the inner corner. Now I'm just going to line across my lash line with the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Now I'm just going to apply some mascara to my top lashes. I'm just going to apply my lashes. I'm using the Eldora M108 lashes. They're like nice wispy ones, but they're still a little bit dramatic. They look really dramatic on the camera, but in person they don't look that dramatic. They're almost like demi wispies, but a little bit thicker. So now I'm going to move on to my skin. So first of all, I'm going to prime my skin with a little bit of the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. So for my foundation, I'm going to be going back to my skin base, and this is the shade 8.5 and it's by Illamasqua. I like this one because it's like a medium to full coverage, but it's buildable and it gives you like a nice sort of satin finish. Really pretty on the skin when you want to do like just nice glowy looks like this. And I'm just going to be applying that with my beauty blender. So I'm actually going to do a bit of like a cream contour today, just because I want it to look more glowy and I don't want to put too much powder on my skin. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toast. And instead of applying it straight from this little brush, I'm going to pop it on the back of my hand, because I feel like it applies a little bit better that way. So I'm just taking it on a flat concealer brush, and I've got it on the back of my hand, and I'm just picking up some of the product. And just applying it like so, just in a little line. I literally can have more makeup in my hair if I fucking tried. Okay, so I look real crazy right now, but I need to blend that out before it sets. So I'm going to, oh, Jesus, just spray my beauty blender with a little bit of setting spray, just to make it nice and damp. And then I'm going to go in and blend this out. So I'm just going to take this eyeshadow brush. It's a duo fiber one. It's by Morphe and it's an E28. And it's duo fiber, so it's really nice for blending out creams. So we're going to finish all the blending off after I have concealed, because right now I look so wrong. I'm just taking a pump of my Prolong My Concealer. It looks so good. Look. And first of all, I'm going to go underneath my eyes in a triangle shape. I'm going to take that right up to my cheekbone as well. I'm also going to take a little bit down the centre of my nose. And also on my Cupid's bow. And chin. Also taking a little bit more of that just right in the centre of my forehead. So now I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty blender. And then with whatever's left on my beauty blender, I'm just going to run that just underneath of the contour, just to clean up that line. And you can see that really just lifts the cheekbone a lot. So you can see it's gone from looking super crazy to really nice and blended. It's lifted the cheekbones, highlighted the under eye. So now I'm just going to go in with another concealer. As always, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Remedy Concealer Pen. And I just like doing this just for my own peace of mind, just because I know my under eyes are really dark and I do have quite deep hollow set eyes. Because I don't want to use too much powder in this look, I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. I'm gonna apply a small amount of translucent powder, but I'm not gonna bake my under eyes. I'm just gonna sort of like melt the product in. And then I am just gonna bake just down the sides of the contour, just to help make that stand out a little bit more. And I'm also going to do down the sides of the nose, down the center of the nose, sorry. So now to highlight my face, I'm going to be mixing two highlighters. So I'm going to be mixing together Laura Geller Gilded Honey and Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill, because I want this look to be really glowy and really summery. So I'm just taking that on a 129 brush from Zoeva. And I'm first of all going to apply a little bit of the Champagne Pop. And then I'm just going to take a slightly smaller brush. I'm going to use that above my brows. And then I'm going to use that same brush just to dust away where I've baked on my nose. So next and then I'm going to take the Gilded Honey on the same fan brush. I'm just going to go right over the top. And then with my finger, I'm going to mix the two together, and I'm going to apply that to the tip and the bridge of my nose. So now I'm just going to set the contours of my face, and I'm using a Morphe M500 brush and my NYX Pro Highlight Contour Palette. And I'm just dipping into two of the contour shades. And I like this brush because it's nice and fluffy and it won't deposit too much product, which is what I want because I don't want too much powder on my skin. And then to set the contour, I'm just going to take a eyeshadow brush and a slight bit of the shade from the NYX palette. And I'm just going to go along where I applied the contour. So now I'm just going to finish off the underneath of my eyes, and I'm just going to be using the same brushes and the same colours as before, and I want it to look really blown out and smoky and nice and golden underneath my eyes. So first I'm going to go in with the shade Desert Sands on that 221 brush. So now I'm going to go in with my M506 brush and the Cocoa Bear shade. And I'm going to run that all the way along my lower lash line. So now I'm just going to finish off my eyes by applying some mascara to my bottom lashes. So to complete this look, I'm going to do a nice summery lip. So I'm going to go for like a reddy orange. So I'm just lining my lips with Cherry Liner from MAC. And then to fill in my lips, I'm using Liable from Illamasqua. It's this beautiful orange toned red. So I'm going to pop that on now. The only thing is this one is a matte finish and it's very matte, and my lips are super dry right now. This looks crusty. So that's actually way too matte for my lips right now because they are really dry. So I'm just going to wipe the excess off, and then I'm going to go in with a different lipstick. So instead I'm going to go in with the NYX matte lipstick in the shade Indie Flick. This one is also matte, but it's just a little bit more creamy on the lips, so it doesn't drag as much. I actually love these NYX lipsticks. They're really cheap, they look really orange on here. The only thing I don't like about it is that they smell weird. They smell like crayons and I don't like it. And to finish it off, I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. And that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I liked creating it for you. I haven't actually done a look like this on my channel before, like this bronzy, summery look. So this is like perfect for festivals. You could just like add some glitter stars or like a glitter lip, or just leave it like this. Like, this is really nice, like a pretty look for summer and coming into the summer months. If you love this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that little bell icon. That would really help me out, and it helps people to see my videos as well. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought and what videos you want me to do next, and I'll be back really soon with another video. Bye guys.